and it's all because of you.
Welcome back. And now we go to Ekiti State, where seemingly strange things have been happening. The Speaker of the House, Honorable Adewale Omirin, was allegedly impeached in the course of the week by 7 members of the House of Assembly, all PDP members, and the other members of the House are said to actually be somewhere in Lagos State. Well, these are all things that we're hearing, but we're going to get the details now from the panel, which we have in the studio with us, and it's my pleasure to welcome Honorable Adetunji Orishalade, who is Deputy Speaker of the House in Ekiti.
Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you for coming. Honorable Samuel Ajibola is sitting to my left, and he is a member of the House.
Thank you. Good morning.
And we also have Mr. Olu Akinola, who is a legal practitioner.
Thank you. Good morning.
Resident in Ekiti?
Not resident in Lagos.
In Lagos. But you are from Ekiti, are you?
I'm from Ondo.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Let me go to the Deputy Speaker. Exactly what is going on in the House of Assembly in Ekiti State, where we hear that 7 members have impeached the Speaker, and by extension yourself.
Yeah, that's what it is said. But I say that is just an absurdity. The Constitution is very clear. When you are impeaching the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker, Section 92 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, say 2/3. That's a House of 26 members. You need 18 honorable members to impeach either the Speaker or the Deputy Speaker. And even before that, that meeting, the sitting must be properly summoned. Must be properly summoned. In our Order 13 of our standing orders, the procedure for summoning a plenary is quite clear. It is only Mr. Speaker, or in his absence, myself, that we issue a notice calling for plenary sitting and direct the clerk of the House to communicate other members. No member has the right to call a sitting. The clerk, by virtue of Order 34, which spells out his duty, is not clothed with any authority to call for a sitting, a plenary. Even Mr. Governor has no right to call for a sitting. So the question is, who called for that sitting? The sitting must be proper. Before properly called, before you can even talk of activities that will be there. And in all our activities, Section 38, 39, 41, 42, there are people specifically assigned with conducting the business of the sitting of the House.
Okay.
The majority leader, in his absence, the deputy majority leader, in the absence of the 2 of them, the chief whip or the deputy chief whip. All those principal officers were not present.
Okay.
So you can't sit. You can't call that a sitting. And when you talk about a sitting of the House, it is a sitting of all members of the House. If you go to the interpretation section of both our standing orders and the Constitution, it must be a sitting of the House, not a sitting of a political party and their sympathizers, not a sitting of strangers with some members.
Okay. Honorable Ajibola, what are the grounds for this impeachment?
Thank you, ma'am. In the first instance, the Speaker was impeached based on the ground that, 1, the Speaker absconded from his place of primary assignment.
What's your meaning of abscondment?
Yeah, he left his office without an official notice.
To who?
To the head of administration of the House is the clerk of the House. And if any member or the Speaker will be leaving the state for any official assignment outside the state, the clerk of the House will be notified.
For how long will that need to be? If the Speaker needs to visit his family for 2 weeks or 1 week in Lagos or Abuja?
Even though for a day.
Yes.
Even though for a day. Even if for a day, if the Speaker is to leave the state out to another state, he has to notify the clerk.
Okay.
Because he's the head of the administration. Then apart from that, the area of talking about whether we have the right to sit or not to sit, the former deputy speaker has forgotten section 27 of the standing order. The section 27 of the standing order says where the speaker is not around and the deputy speaker is not around, the House can convene to nominate a speaker pro tempore that will act on the business of the day. So if he's saying it is only the speaker that has the right to call for parliamentary job, that will be very wrong.
Sorry, make it clearer to us, because when you say that where the speaker and the deputy speaker are not around, then the House will nominate pro tempore. The pro tempore part of it, would it happen after the plenary has been called or during the plenary?
And who calls such
plenary? Yes.
The clerk is responsible to send messages to members for plenary.
At the instance of?
At the instance of the House. The clerk is
Are you
responsible.
saying that to call a meeting, the House will inform the clerk, then the clerk will inform every other member that there's going to be a meeting?
Oh, so everybody, you all agree, oh, we want to meet. The speaker does not say we're meeting.
We don't take a directive from the speaker on sitting. We receive all messages on sitting from the clerk.
Who
and the message we
instructs
receive,
the clerk is what we're asking.
you said?
The instruction to the clerk, where does it come from?
The instruction from the clerk comes from the speaker.
So it means the clerk has no authority to
No,
call.
the clerk has the authority
to call.
To call.
Without the speaker
Without the speaker.
instructing.
The clerk has the authority to call without the speaker.
That would be strange, because what would the clerk then say is the agenda? What are we going to discuss when we come to the
Yes,
meeting?
the agenda.
He's not a member of the House.
What happens is this. We start at the plenary on the 11th of November. We adjourn the sitting for 12th of November with a business already on ground. So expectation of the House member is to sit on the 12th, which is Wednesday. Then we never start on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday without any notice or reason why we are not sitting. And on Monday, we receive a test from the clerk, which is the normal routine.
Show us the test.
We receive a test from the clerk, which is the normal routine. And the test came that we are having a plenary on Monday at the parliament. So when we get to the parliament, we realize that other people from other parties never came. But some of them came for the plenary, and we sat. We now invoke section 27 of the standing order that says, in the absence of the speaker and the deputy speaker, such member of the House may elect the purpose, may elect for the purpose, shall preside. Such member shall be known as speaker pro tempore. So if there's no reason why we should have speaker pro tempore, except when we take direction from the speaker or directive from the deputy speaker.
Okay.
Mr. Adewale, was it not strange to all of you that members from other parties didn't show up for this meeting on Monday?
Yeah, it was strange. It was strange because that was not our expectation. It was strange because we never knew the reason why they are not there. The reason is not known to us.
Okay, let me ask you, because during our conversation, as we're preparing for this conversation with you, we spoke with a few people who said that there was no text message from the speaker.
Nothing.
That is untrue.
You have a text message.
I have a text message.
Show us.
I have a text message, and other members that sat as a text message.
All PDP
No, we don't
members.
take text from the speaker. The speaker don't test us.
From the
you
clerk.
take from the clerk.
We have text message.
They're saying the clerk never sent any such text message.
The clerk sends it to
Let's
us.
see that test.
My phone is not
They
here.
will give you. They will give you.
Okay. All right. Let's talk to legal practitioner. Some people. I was out of the country recently, and I met with some Ekiti State indigents in the United States, and they were saying what they have now is an anomaly, where it looks like the tail is wagging the dog. What is your thought as a legal practitioner when you have 6, 7 members of the House?
You see, thank you. I think there is a problem in our legal system. There is a problem in Nigeria as we speak. And we are just looking at the case of Ekiti this morning. But Ekiti cannot be seen in isolation. We see a government, the federal government led by the PDP, and we see a situation in which a chain of events, which also started from the River State, where 6 people were trying to sit, impeach the speaker, and perhaps also impeach the governor. So, and coming to the Ekiti issue that just recently happened, the Constitution is clear about the position of the law. Section 92, subsection 2, gave about 4 or 3 reasons when the speaker can vacate. And one of these reasons is when there is a vote of the 2/3 of the total, the entire House. And in this scene, we have not been told, did the total House, 26 members now, did they meet on that day?
They didn't. Obviously they did not meet.
That question has to be answered.
So if we're to move this very quickly because of time again, unfortunately time is not our friend on the show today at all, and we have very important issues to discuss. If we're to move very quickly, would you say to the Honorable here that actually what they've done is illegal, or would you say it is right?
It is illegal. There's no true name about it, because the Constitution, the legality of an action will be viewed by the Constitution. And from the Constitution, the Section 92, subsection 2, said that 2/3 of the majority members sitting.
2/3
of the majority members sitting.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me.
It wasn't 7 that sat.
How many sat?
10 people sit.
That brings me to another question.
10 people
Mr.
sit at the
Mr.
plenary.
Akinola,
Yes,
there
sir.
were 7 PDP members, and there were 3 honorary members.
Yeah.
Who are honorary members of the House, please? Can you explain that to us?
It's unknown to our law.
Okay.
It's unknown to the Constitution.
All right, let the gentleman explain it. Who are the honorary members?
Well,
How did they become honorary members?
There is nothing like honorary members in the House of Assembly. We have democratically elected members of the House of Assembly.
So who are the 10 democratically elected members?
We have 10 members that sat that
Who
very day.
are they?
The 7 PDP members and 3 out of the APC members.
Who are the 3 APC members?
You see, in this situation, sir, I don't have to.
It should be public knowledge.
No, I don't have to prove the life of my colleagues. I don't have to prove the life of my colleagues online.
No.
Because
to mention the names.
these people, they are chasing after their life. And their life is precious to some of us.
Are you alleging that they will commit murder?
They have done it in the past.
No, that will not be.
And they could do the same thing.
No, sorry, you will not make such allegation with that is unfounded.
No, they have done it in the past that we can establish.
Let's
and they
focus on
can
the
do the
issue.
same thing.
Let's focus on the issue.
I'm